It's 9:22 a.m. on Sunday, 6/21, 2026. And I just posted a comment on a video, and every now and then they just have this, I don't know, this kind of just weird message of negativity or then of hopelessness or whatever. And I have come to truly understand that, first of all, I don't have many thoughts like that any longer, because I just feel very certain about what it is that I'm doing. I have confidence in myself. I have confidence in the messages I've learned how to receive. And I've also learned how to sit with myself. I've learned how to, on this day, on this Sunday, as I reflect, I've learned how to be still and be quiet and take everything in and to be grateful as I am today. I'm truly grateful for what I have, because many people don't. Many people don't. So even in the situation that I find myself in, which is certainly not ideal, it doesn't mean that something is over. It doesn't mean that I have less hope. This is me not searching. I'm not searching. It doesn't mean I'm not, my eyes aren't open, and that I'm not wanting to receive, and that I'm not giving. I think we have very small-minded ways of believing that that's supposed to look a certain way. And those concepts are much bigger than our pea-sized brains of how people perceive that to be. I just had this just flushing feeling come over me. The only way I can describe it is, and this may be a terrible way to describe it, is in the movie Poltergeist, where they're trying to make contact with their daughter, Carolyn, and her mother is calling out for her. And all of a sudden she gets this whoosh of like this feeling that enters through her daughter's essence, her spirit, her soul just moved through her. And she could recognize it. She said, I smell it. It's all over me. Can you see? Can you smell? Can you smell her? She's right here. She came through me. She was touched. It's almost like I felt that right now. And I could identify it immediately. It felt like my grandmother. It felt like my grandmother. It felt like my grandmother, who was a counselor, who's always near me. And as I woke up this morning, I woke up this morning thinking of her, like she was the first person I woke up thinking about this morning. And her energy and her essence is all around me. Went to the bathroom this morning and I was seeing things just kind of floating around, and I can't get this woman off my mind. And it's not that I'm trying, I'm just reminded. And my grandmother, both of my grandmothers, beautiful souls, very motherly. So if you can imagine and it's funny because I saw a prompt of something, and it's talked about of a group that I'm part of sitting in the power, and basically it's sitting with yourself, sitting with spirit, sitting with the energy, and giving and receiving, an expression. And expressions can be more than just, that word is a big word. Expression can be more than something just outwardly that you can see. It can be something that you feel. It can be something that you give. They are gifts. And this one is special. I don't know, maybe it's somebody's birthday today. It feels like, I don't know. I'm going to check because I just was like, look and see about dates today. What is special about this date? And I see this white feather that is stuck to my shirt on the right side of my arm. So I am incredibly grateful for them being with me, so I never feel alone. I can get lonely sometimes for, just regular people, but I have come to understand and learn all the things that regular people, like all the stuff that we carry. Not to say that I don't want to be around regular people, but I just know, and I'm less tolerable for the ones that aren't meant for me. I'm less tolerable for giving any kind of energy towards hostility or anger or arguments or miscommunication. In fact, I've become empowered to understand and know that I just don't have to even stay in the room. I have the ability to get up, to walk out, to leave, to not engage as a form of expression. And if I'm thinking about this at this moment, I think that perhaps this might be a day of words being exchanged, or things being exchanged, whether it is, I don't know, but it just does. It feels like something will be expressed. Maybe a package. Somebody gets a package, or someone that you haven't heard from in a very long time might want to say something or reach out, and the lines of communication. I don't know, but like I have a few different means of communication, and this is one that is divine. It's a divine line. It's a godly spiritual line that I have. And yeah, I'm incredibly blessed to have it. I won't give it up. I'm not sorry for it. I won't apologize. And it's okay if somebody else's line looks a different way. But if I'm the telephone company, these branches reach far and wide. The lines of communication are open. And this is me giving and receiving at the same time. And I already know, like, my calls go through. I already know the calls that I make when I sit with Spirit and they sit with me. They go through. And it doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost a thing. It's free. Yeah, it's free. And in this realm, like, we talk about love. We talk about, they already know my thoughts. They already know my feelings, although I express it verbally. Sometimes I express it physically. But I feel comforted. It's a way someone can be all the way somewhere else, wherever that somewhere else is. I don't know, the stars. But they can also be right next to you, and they can also pass right through you. It is a feeling of being somewhere close and somewhere far at the same time. Or rather, not me so much, but rather having a feeling of something external that you cannot see, that is probably very far away, but really it's just right here in the same room. I don't know if a person can understand or fathom or imagine what that is like, and I would like to try and find the words to express this sentiment better. But it's more than a thought. It's also a feeling. It is a knowing. It's a knowing. It's when something is so close to your heart and your head, because there is no non-understanding about it. It is, it's complete. It is, I don't know, it feels perfect. So that's why I say, like, I don't get lonely. Well, I don't feel alone. Right now, I certainly don't feel lonely. I feel complete. Although, even though I am literally alone at this moment, so I don't know what's happening next door to me, but I don't that noise is quite distracting. But sometimes these are laws of the universe where, I don't know, I find that if I do something for too long, that the opposition in some way tries to disrupt it. And there goes my throat chakra. And I'm not saying it's the devil, no. I'm not saying it's bad, no. I'm saying that this, to me, is how universal laws work. To me, it's also kind of like the Matrix, or Inception, when they're in the dream state and the girl starts looking at the people and they start looking back at her, and then they kind of start to attack. Whether you call those projections or parasites or whatever you want to call it, it's when the outside, the laws of the universe, the things that that attract to whatever it is that's drawing in energy, I don't know, it's like they start to notice. And I don't know if it's the purpose to be disruptive, but the fact of the matter is that it is. Here's an interesting way to look at it. Sometimes when I meditate or I do this and I'm near grass or in the park, suddenly an ant bed that isn't really truly active in any way, it stirs up the ants and they start coming out the ant bed, and they inch close to me. Or this is when flies and mosquitoes and things like that, they come and they start buzzing around you so you can break concentration. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't think that they're spiritual spies or anything. I do think that it just doing this draws energy. It draws things. And small creatures, big creatures are drawn to it too. So it's very interesting to actually watch. And I could show you, if you ever wanted to watch and see how this works. All you need is a camera and to just watch and sit and see that when you start to sit with Spirit, with God, with your angels, your ancestors, and you start communicating on the line, things just come to try and distract you. Just don't let it. I miss my grandmother. I miss my grandfather. I miss both of my grandmothers. I miss all of my loved ones. They were kind, gentle people that left a beautiful impact in my life. And, they're here with me, seeing me through this. They're guiding my daughter and myself, and they're incredibly helpful and loving. And I'm just very proud that they chose me, that they're with me, that I can keep this connection with them. And I don't necessarily think I'm any more special than anybody else, but everybody has this capacity. And it's like nothing you've ever felt before. It's if you ever want to experience something new, let me tell you, learning how to do this, to actually be present and to be able to acknowledge and know something without needing facts, figures, stat sheets, or a picture or an image, to understand someone's essence, to know that you have been visited, and that they have visited you, and that you could sit down and have a conversation with your loved one, sometimes without words if you don't want to. I find with my ADD that actually is quite helpful for me to stay on task and on with my thoughts process. And I do feel that when you say something out loud, there's intention behind it, and that they just hear you clear, and to receive the answers that you hope for and that you want, and to receive the feeling of their presence, and to experience them again as their form of expression, how they relate, how they come through, to learn another form of communication besides the ones that we've always been used to. I think it's really special. And I'm lucky to know how to translate, how to speak with, all of that. I'm because that's the form of communication that's gotten me through no forms of 3D communication. This is a feeling of having an abundance of friends and family and people that are always open to talk and help and communicate in any and every way, when others aren't and don't and won't. So there's a way to be full and experience fullness and love and acceptance. I don't know, part of me feels like it just reiterates the reason why I don't feel like I've ever really truly belonged on the face of this earth, and that I've been trying to kind of escape it for so long. It's because, well, but yeah, like when someone asks, where do you want to live? Where do you want to be? You want to go where I don't know. Wow, I just thought about my dad because he loved Cheers. And I heard this song coming up in my mind. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah. And they're always glad you came. So I thought that's really cool. I see this beautiful bird pass by me. So to me, it's magical. It's magical. And I'm not trying to tap into the world at this moment or the conflicts or anybody else. Today, this is me sitting with Spirit. And I do this often. This is my prayer. This is the way I give gratitude and thanks. This is me acknowledging the power of this earth, of Mother Nature, the power of God, the power of mystery, the power of the things that are not seen to the naked eye typically. This force that we have been trying to understand and attempting to, I want to say disseminate, but dismantle or just pull apart, put together, these theories. And this great is fine, whatever. But I don't need a degree to tell me. And I also don't need to know the definition truly. And I don't have to be able to break down the concept. It's because I live in it. I live in the thing that people have been trying to figure out. And I feel like in a way I got to figure it out without having to go to school to get the answers. And for me, it's I don't know, that's great. It's great. I like being a student of the universe. It can tell you so much. This day is so beautiful. As I look outside the window, this day is just, and it's been raining. I mean, it kind of looks gloomy, but I don't know, something about this day is just, it's absolutely spectacular. I couldn't ask for a better one. It's a wonderful day. And I think also because, I don't know, like nature's calling. I hear the owl and the birds, and there's this beautiful bird that just is right here in front of me. I feel a sense of peace and calm within me today, and kindness and love, and this is how I've restored balance back into me. This is how I'm just really, this is my expression of thanks, to let the earth know I hear you, to let God know, Father God know, I'm with you. And thank you for keeping me safe